Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Car Mechanic Simulator 2018 in expert mode. Okay, before we get started, recap on where we're at. Right, we've got up to so far level 25 on the XP points. There's still a few further down we need to fill in before we can open up spray boob, dyno and an extra lifter. And at the moment you're at level 26 with 20,144 XP points with $90,154 in the bank, so we're not doing too bad. I suppose we need to continue the trend and get another job. What should we take? Actually, we haven't done a Mazda RX-3. We could do the brakes and suspension on that. We'll take that to start off with. Well, it's quite a bit. Let's take on the pass test, or test pass. Should give us an indication of what's going on. Are you sure you want to proceed with the test? Yes, we do. Interesting discovery. Right. Shut the door in my face. That was clever. So we get up in the air and we'll take a look. Yeah, certainly on the passenger side. Let's get his wheel off. Just check what this axle's doing. That's okay. There were some bits it didn't find. Actually, we'll check the brakes on all sides. Make sure. So there's a caliper, look. Now everything looks good this side by the looks of it. Yeah. Yeah, that side looks good. Compared to this side, that other side's in very good shape. Right, have we got everything now? Yes. I suppose it's a case of seeing what's going to repair. Right. Moment of truth. We need a whole new shock absorber assembly. Let's have a look. Suspension. We need front knuckle A and front bob. Front knuckle A. Actually, I think we do one of them. And the wheel hub. Right, so do we and that. And these spring plates and its associated bits. Right, lower suspension arm. A rear knuckle as in B and a shock absorber B. Lower suspension arm, knuckle B, and a rear shock. That's 2, 4, and the rubber bushings. And 2 small we'll go with that one. Solid drive axle and that's it. Solid rear drive axle and that brakes. We need a vented disc, 2 drums, a shoe and a cylinder. Vented disc, 2 Two drums. One shoes burned up. Menu. And that. And we just got to put the suspension strut together. Fruit items, and that can go. Right, let's start at the rear. And this just is clipping through still. When you put the brake drum on, the brake shoe cuts through. It happens after an update. Damn, fixed it. Which I'm actually quite surprised. Suspension's going back quite easily. I suppose it's what you want really. A simple suspension. Let's get it back down on the ground and take a look. We haven't missed anything. Looking at that, no. We've fixed all the brake problems. All the suspension. Oh no, got some rattles and clunks. Still more suspension to do. Where that is. Ah, there they are. That's them. That crafty. Because the others got picked up on the test. This one didn't. I think they'll repair, but no. Usually when it says about rattles and clunking on the back on the suspension, it's usually plates. One game, let me have it. Got in there, yeah. Lower it down. The total paid to $3,009. Anything out of that? Yes, case. Oh, what we got? Front drive axle, air filter for Hemi Cuda engine, and a wheel rim. Oh, take them. Right, let's see what else we can do. I think we'll take the story mode car. My bolt horn Grand Mojave, my workhorse, at my vineyard. To be honest, don't go easy on it, right? It has been fine, but recently it has become uncomfortable. The interior needs attention too. See what you can do with it, thank you. Okay. Got a feeling. Engine rebuild. Yeah, crankshaft. How much actually needs doing to this? Will it actually start? Go off in it? No. Right, let's get on with the engine rebuild. Repair the crankshaft. That's been the engine, looking at that. Right, first job, get the oil out. Oh my god, I wasn't wrong when it says it's been worked hard. By the state of it. Oh, it's a 4-wheel drive vehicle. Alright, where's the starter motor? I bet this engine's got push rods as well. Yeah. And wheel rims don't look in good condition. All the tyres need doing. It down and get its engine pulled out. Anything easy coming. We take that Bentley Continental when the game wakes up. Oh, there it is. Move it onto this next lifter. We may get to it in this episode, we might not. More than likely be for the next episode to the Bentley. I think we'll get away with that, but I don't think we're going to get away with that. No, we're not going to get away with the air filter. To be fair, I don't think we're going to get away on the ABS. The ABS is part of it. Alright, let's get this engine on the stand. Oh, that's in quite a state. So this guy's got deep pockets. This is going to cost him a hell of a lot of money. Oh, it's not push rods. Great. Notice now as we're progressing up levels, the amount of work it needs doing to these story mode cards has increased. And more elaborate to what needs doing. I'm not surprised this was a non-runner. The state this engine was in. Right, let's get these last exhaust manifold up. Get this head off. Some pop. I think we'll just renew all the components, not just ones we found listed, because I reckon we're going to find a lot more now. Versus to the engine, now we've stripped it right down. Then it will just leave any other running gear issues. So far I've identified some on the front axle. Right, that's all the engine taken apart. Let's see what else we found. Still quite a lot, so it must be the suspension, which once we get the engine running will be able to run it on the testers. Okay, that's this is actually repairing. I think it is. Moment of truth. Right. Let's just do all the engine bits first. Not too bad. Air filter. Tensioner or cam gear. Belt tensioner or cam gears. Right, a V8 pulley and a V8 head. V8 onto a V8 pulley, V8 head. Right, we need fuel filter and a fuel rail DI. Fuel filter, fuel rail DI. So I think the DI stands for direct injection. Right, we need 2 either A's and 5 either B's. 2 A's and 5 B's. Coils, 8 of them. Oil filter and usual pistons and rings. Oil V8. Eight of them. Eight of them. Filter, power steering pump. V8. Serpentine for V8. starter motor, 2 timing valves and a water pump. Starter motor V8, out to 10, and a water pump pulley. That's all the engine related parts as far as I can tell at the moment. Brakes, we know we've got ABS to do, but I think we've got a lot more on the brakes to do. Gearbox, now then. Oh, not too bad on the gearbox stuff. Just a flywheel, pressure plate and release bearing. Time being. Oh no, we won't take no more cars. Right. Menu. Right, let's get this engine back together and then get it back in the car. I've got to take all the fronts, all the suspension apart, and we've got to get some new tyres. I've got to pin the wheel rims, I've shot it as well. We'll know about them once we get the tyres removed from them. Go. Last one. Well, I've got some timing around. Oh, I've got the wrong ones. I got the wrong belt. But, well, so far it's engine looking a lot better than when it started. Sort of fuel injection system back on, let's cut these covers back. Definitely looking a lot better. Right, let's get the throttle body back on. Let's put the flower on. Really the game should decide to do this. Right. In we go. Better put some oil in this, if I remember. Should be enough. Now then, where's the dipstick? Here it is. Yeah, that's enough. What's that left? ABS modulator. I'll put that in while we're going. That's all the engine stuff up here done. We'll get the gearbox back on out of the way. And start the motor back. And then take the front suspension apart. Put the spare case back on. Right. Quite a lot of parts missing. What the OBD scanner has to tell us, hopefully about the catalytic converters. No, they're okay. I'm off chance checking out the dual rubber bushings. Actually, to be honest, I think the best bet is to take it out right apart. think I did break some bits. No, not too bad. 2 front drive axle A's and a front drive axle D. Sway bar B. Railing the upper suspension. Upper suspension. I'd have put 2 new wheel bearings in as well. Brakes, 2 vented disc 2 pads. I think we'll do the back little wheels. That looks so nice. Get these wheels and tyres sorted. What do you want on the tyres? 275 50/20 on off-road speed. room, classic 920. Tires put on his rims. Then I get the front reassembled. Just do the same thing in the rear. Well, that makes a great difference from what it came in like. Together. Does make you wonder what people actually do with him. I know he said, the customer said he worked this vehicle hard. on his vineyard. Yeah. Sure did that alright with the amount of work we've had to do to it. Still the rear end still to do. Complete. Take this all apart and see what needs to be done here. I'll say it'll be a load of bushings as usual. You know the drive shafts have seen better days. Caught the catalytic converter again. I'm going to put that back on when we do the drive shaft to the rear. Thing with these modern cars, they've got lots of components for back suspension for some reason. I suppose it's changing design, I would have thought. Right, have we found all the missing stuff? Yes. Right. Not too bad. we shouldn't do. 2 rear shock A's and all associated springs. Front rear shock A's 2. Please the drive shafts and the knuckles repaired. Usually they don't. Rear sway bar B. Right. Bushers. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 normal size bushers. And 8 small. It's easy just replacing them all, putting some of these bushes back. If you don't put them back in the right spot, the game doesn't like it. Be a swathing to wheel bearing. And that's all suspension components dealt with. Let's see what the brakes have got to tell us. That tube has 2 discs. Right, let's get it all back together. That screw bolts together. side complete. Hopefully we've got everything there. Bring it down to the ground. Yep, we've got everything. Right. That's everything completed for a total payout of $16,123. Except we're missing something somewhere. I bet it's the break server. I have my doubts about this. Yeah. Break servo. I looked at it when we were doing the engine, I thought, no, it can't be that. Looks like it was that. Yep. Now we're going to have a total payout for $26,766. Oh, that was one hell of a job to do. No, we don't get it. Right, we've got a barn location map and time change. It's an engine rebuild in which we'll just have a look. The bit here is actually for the next episode. Yeah, it's an engine rebuild. That's going to be doing the next episode. Because the story mode took longer to do than I thought. I haven't got time now to do that one. Let's check see if we've got any XP points over game 1. Now then, it's going to allow us out to do that one. 10% faster walking or 50% faster installing. We'll take that one. Then we can get level 2 there. Oh, we've got to fill in the gaps now, but we can move on to. If we take the faster walking next, then that will light that one up. Basically, we need 4 more XP points to get to level 30. Nothing left here. No. Alright, that's been the episode, folks. If you like this video, give a thumbs up, subscribe, click the bell for notifications of all new content. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy repairing.